Time for another update from the 7 Newsroom. Thanks, Mon.
Thanks, Tom. Good afternoon again. Queensland's rugby league community is in mourning after the death of a young seriously injured during a game on the weekend. 25-year-old James Ackerman was tackled and crushed just 4 minutes into the match on the Sunshine Coast. He was treated immediately by medical experts and then rushed to hospital. His family was at his side. The chief executive of the Sunshine Coast Falcons described the popular forward as a champion guy and one of their leaders. A newborn baby girl is in a serious condition after being bitten by the family's pet dog in Sydney's southwest. The 7-day-old was asleep in her bassinet when the Alaskan Malamute bit her face at the Campbelltown home. She's undergone surgery and the hospital says that the injuries are not life-threatening. Her distraught parents say the pet is loved and cherished. Council rangers are yet to speak with the family about the dog's future. Sydney police are trying to track down a group of men who attacked a family at a children's birthday party in southwest Sydney. An argument broke out after a man allegedly pulled a 7-year-old girl's hair at Lollipop's playground at Wetherill Park. When the girl's uncle confronted the man, he was knocked to the ground and punched. At one point, up to 20 people were brawling as terrified children hid in play equipment. 3 people were treated at the scene by paramedics. And it's time now to get a check with the weather forecast. It's back to our weatherman, David Brown. How's it looking, Brownie?
Yeah, good afternoon, Monique. A vigorous westerly change is now pushing across the southern half of the country. As a result, there are numerous coastal wind warnings stretching all the way from WA right through to Victoria. From the satellite, this is the system we're tracking. Ahead of it, this prefrontal trough is producing some light patchy rain, the bulk of it, as we can see, slipping down to the south. But way back here, in fact, along the south coast of WA, this blast of polar air is whipping up a wind chill close to 3 degrees at Albany. Now, the fresh to strong and gusty northerly winds will continue over the southeast corner ahead of this front. As we can see, the rainfall basically diminishes. There's not much in it at all. But in the wake of the system, cold air will bring a few showers to southern parts of South Australia. Little change in Queensland tomorrow. Isolated showers along the coastal fringe. I think we'll see inland fog patches for large parts of New South Wales, but essentially dry, apart from a little bit of rain moving into the west very, very late in the day. But it will be frosty in Perth tomorrow morning. Have a look at that, around 3 degrees in the city. We're expecting 0 in some of the outer suburbs. Then a fine day, up around 15 degrees. For Adelaide, just the odd shower, 17 degrees. Melbourne, quite breezy, just a few light passing showers, around 15 degrees. A frosty morning in Canberra. Sydney, another sunny day in the way, climbing up towards 20. Maybe a shower or 2 in Brisbane, 22 degrees. A little later in that forecast period, virtually no change in Queensland. For Melbourne, more of the same. Sydney will see cloud building, maybe a little bit of rain developing around 20 degrees, but Adelaide, just the odd shower or 2 and around 15 degrees. So that's latest weather. More details at 4 o'clock, Monique.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Brownie. We'll see you at 4.
I think we make a suggestion that we do